Hi, my name is Jeremy Haskell, and this is your Rhode Island Jobs Report for October 2011 from jobsinri.com, how Rhode Island gets to work. It's October, and although we had a break with the weather recently, we've certainly moved into the fall. While we're still cleaning up a bit from some of the debris from hurricane season, we are hopeful that we'll have smooth sailing moving through the end of the year. This month, we'll take a look at the activity on jobsinri.com with an eye towards the quarterly performance. In our first chart, looking at the number of active companies, you'll notice that we followed a downward trend for most of 2011. There were steadier times in the summer months, and it looks as though the drop is leveling out, similar to our experience last year. Accordingly, in our second chart, which shows the number of open positions posted on jobsinri.com, we once again see wide fluctuations with a slight downward trend. With large peaks around the change of seasons, there were considerable lulls in hiring during the off-peak months. This fluctuation is common from New England's smallest economy, and we can take some solace in knowing that these things are cyclical. This month, we'll take a look at the activity over two major indices for the first 3 quarters of the year. Starting with our third chart, you'll notice that after growth in the first 2 quarters of the year, there was a slight decline over the 3 major job types passing to the third quarter. Moving to our third chart, we see positive news in the increase of part-time positions in the third quarter. While obviously we prefer to see a significant gain in full-time openings, the positive uptick in part-time hiring could bode well for the Ocean State. These fluctuations are obviously of concern to Rhode Islanders, but there is some comfort in knowing that we've gone through these kinds of ups and downs before. Moving on to our top categories, we see that the negative trends have continued across most of jobsinri.com's top 5 categories. Apart from a significant increase in education positions, we once again see a drop in the third quarter among social services, nonprofit, healthcare, and sales and marketing. There is certainly a lot of activity and conversation going on about the economy, from the local to the state and federal levels. And as we've talked about before, jobsinri.com believes strongly in bringing members of the community together and giving access to the news, tools, and information you'll need to improve your employment position. To that end, jobsinri.com is proud to announce a partnership with Cumulus Media and their new website, rightnowri.com. Rightnowri.com aims to be the central digital hub for all things Rhode Island, covering everything from national to local news, local sports, community events, and more. Rightnowri.com will have everything you need to keep up with the goings-on in the Ocean State. Jobsinri.com is proud to power the careers section of rightnowri.com. Here you'll find access to news and information as it pertains to Rhode Island's workforce. You can also find them on Facebook and Twitter. And that wraps up the jobs report for October 2011. I'm Jeremy Haskell. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, while you make a living by what you get, you make a life by what you give. This month's job report is brought to you by rightnowri.com.